The show will start soon. As always, we'll have a hot mic and get your friends in here. We're going to have an awesome show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Haas. This is the All Things YouTube live show. I am so glad you are here. Hey, I got a new t-shirt. There's a link to that in the description of this video. Don't feel pressure to buy. I jacked the price all the way down, so I'm making like $1 profit. So only get it if you want it. That's my hope. And if you want to throw me $1 by buying a shirt, then go for it. Oh, hi everybody. All my friends are here. We have some open Q&A, and I'm going to show you some cool things about YouTube you probably don't know. Midnight Scroller, welcome back to the channel. I feel so bad. She just realized I have a woodworking channel. She's been following me for the YouTube content and didn't quite realize I had a woodworking channel. I do. It's good to have you back here. Thank you for the comment about the shirt. And we have John Ventrini. Hello. Mr. Harneal Media. That's Steve Nealon. Marilyn with the purple hearts. I love the purple hearts. Adam's Exploits is here. Welcome back to the channel, Adam. Always good to have you. Jaden, welcome. We have a superstar, Sammy, superstar. Sammy, did you see what Renee put out? Renee Ritchie has a YouTube channel about Apple, and he said there's specs out there that are going to put 4 Apple M1 Max chips on in the same computer. Ridiculous, the power, the speed. Portal Woodworks and Rich Vibes. Catch Rich Vibes over on Mixcloud on Sunday nights. He mixes commercial music. It's amazing. Einar is here. Einar Ritt Hansen, welcome. All right. Let's get into some fun stuff here, shall we? Hey, you want some screen time? You get your name right here and right here. You go to this tip. Links in the description. Credit card, PayPal. You get your stuff on here. And this one will hang out for 30 days if you tip over that amount. Good way for you to get some screen time there. I have Patreon people too. Get some perks. Top patrons. Jerry Brown, Pollywood's Crafter, Harneal Media, Love Audio Production, Osprey Mama, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs, and Shalalala Productions. Here are our $1 patrons. Thank you for being patrons. If you want to be a patron, I'll shout you out. I also put you in my email newsletter. That's right. I have an email newsletter. Check it out. There it is. Get in on that. That's how you know everything that's happening. And you get my free guide to my to-do list. My to-do list guide for everything content. How I create it, how I publish it, and how I market it. Yeah, right there. That's how you get it. Amazing. Get in on the Facebook group. I'll approve you. That's a great group where you can ask questions and learn all about YouTube. And got this too. The Buy Me a Coffee, which is also here, and this tipper, you'll get an animation on the screen. And you'll get some screen time that way too. Helps the channel. Hey, free content costs time and money, and I love making free content. So if you can throw me a little something, that would be appreciated, but optional. All right. Whoo, baby. It's been a crazy weekend. I did some dog sitting. So I had a very large dog here, my son's dog. He was in Atlantic City with his girlfriend. They are both now 21, so they did the 21 thing in some casinos. They had a lot of fun, but I was watching a young dog who is very high-strung and very lovable, loves everything, just loves everything. That's my favorite kind of dog. If you have a question about YouTube, could be about content creation, could be about marketing, could be about analytics, could be about YouTube thumbnail and title research. Anything about YouTube, drop it in the chat, and I will answer it. How do you like that? I will answer it. Here we go. Let's take a look at something here. We'll go to my website. How about it? This is my website, allthingsyoutube.com. And get it centered, get centered, get centered. There we go. If you go down to the buying guide, hey, we have Black Friday coming up. Go click this buying guide here. This little button launches a Google Doc. And I've listed all kinds of products. These have affiliate links out to my affiliate account on Amazon. If you want to know what I use or what I recommend, it is all here, baby. And so, yeah, go ahead and get yourself some of that. And it'll be the same price for you. Throw me some fun stuff. Need to show us a picture of the dog mat. I can do that. No problem. No problemo. There she is. She is so cute. So, oh, I can't airdrop that because I turned off Wi-Fi. I turned Wi-Fi off. Okay. Get that going. All right. Get that transfer happening there. So, yeah. There's a cool way for you to get all the stuff for Black Friday. Mr. Dave Gatton's here. Dave, there's been some trouble in the community, the woodworking community. They want me to finish my CNC machine build. People are giving me heck. I think my mic's a little too loud. Drop that down just a bit. Hope that's better. Okay. Yeah. So they're really harping on me. So I will open this. I'm clicking some buttons here, people. Hold on. Where is it? Ay. Come on, computer. All right. Picture of the puppy. Here we go. There she is. This is Willow. And as far as we know, she is a mix between a golden and she has a little bit of husky. She has like a husky tail. She's a little more than a year old, and she loves everybody. She can just come up to you and meet you for the first time, and you can just tell what she's thinking. She's like, I don't know who you are, but I love you. Do you just need a scroll saw? Oh, baby, I got one. My scroll saw looks like Eddie Van Halen's guitar. Go troll my YouTube channel, Midnight Scroller. You'll see what I did to my DeWalt scroll saw. Yeah. Oh, I know. She's a love puppy for sure. You know, it's funny because I mean, you may have seen my dog that I own. She's 13 pounds, kind of like an overweight teacup type of thing. So this is a big animal as far as I'm concerned. And of course, she sleeps in the bed. Wouldn't have it any other way. And she was sleeping in the bed. And I had a dream that my wife and I adopted a new pet, which was a full-size black bear. This was a dream that I had. And I think it was because she was in bed and she was breathing in and out. And she breathes like a large animal. And my unconscious sleeping mind must have turned it into a bear. I don't know. Yeah, she's something else. And a lot of very much high energy. She has such high energy. She just does not stop. She finally put her eyes closed and went to bed for a little bit after a day and a half of, anyway, but that's the way it is. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the secret to YouTube. And it's not that hard to comprehend. It's kind of hard to implement the secret, but it's a secret nevertheless. So if you want to know how to grow your channel and get more subscribers and get more engagement, this is how you do it. Well, look who's here, Willie Roman. True, maybe a new puppy is on the way. Willie lives in my neighborhood and is a good friend of mine. Welcome back to the channel, Mr. Roman. And he sells, on his YouTube endeavors, helps support his business of selling college football, vintage college football footage. Yeah, he makes deals with colleges, and he can resell them legally. It's crazy business. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so let's talk about the YouTubes. Let me quit Photoshop over here. Bye, Willow. Okay, Willow's gone from my screen. There's Brenda G's Designs. Hi, Brenda G's Designs. Okay, we're talking about this. So what do I have going on here? This is how you grow an audience on YouTube. And it's pretty simple. After every video you upload, you do two things. And you learn from those two things. And you implement what you've learned on your next video. And you repeat the process. So being successful on YouTube is not about getting one breakaway hit. Although that's great if that can happen, it's very rare something just takes off and goes viral. Happens. But that's not how you play the game. You play the game by making your next video better than your video that you've just put out there. Love Audio Production is here. Hi, Paul Weber from the UK. Well, I have a couple people from the UK. Rich is from England, too. Yeah, welcome back, Paul. So this is how you play the game. So you publish your video, and then did you do marketing outside of YouTube? If the answer is no, do it. Like you can't get out of this loop. You have to do marketing off YouTube. Why is marketing off YouTube an important thing? Answer: because when you bring someone onto the YouTube platform and they start watching your video first, YouTube knows that. YouTube knows a session start happened. Session start is a web development term. It means someone new came on the platform and they started doing something on the platform. So they know you brought someone to YouTube. The more people that are on YouTube and the longer they're on YouTube, the more money YouTube can make and ultimately redistribute some of that to its creators. So that's a session start. YouTube will reward you for that. You want your video to be first in line on new session starts. And so you put it on Facebook, you put it on Reddit, you put it on Instagram, you put it on Twitter, you put it everywhere your audience is, you bring them down to it. So that's what you got to do. Now, you got to look at some information here. Okay, so you did do marketing on YouTube. Is the average percent viewed above 50%? Because remember, you're looking at a video you just published. Is the CTR, the click-through rate, greater than or equal to 8%? If the answer is no, if it's no to average percent viewed, you learn how to improve the content of your video. I'm going to give you some tips. And if your CTR is low, you learn how to improve your thumbnails and titles. Why are thumbnails and titles attached to CTR? Well, think about it. What gets people to click? They look at your thumbnail and or they read your title. That's it. That's all they see on the interface are titles and thumbnails. So that's why it's important. Hey, look at this. Love Audio Production says, I got 2 new viewers and 1 new sub earlier on my stream. Yeah. Awesome. I love it. Growing, growing, growing. All right. Now, after you do these lessons and you start learning like how use the analytics to determine what's working and what's not working. And I'm going to show you how to do that here on this live stream. And then on your next video, create and edit your next video, implementing things you've learned, and then it starts all over again. That's it. See, that's not hard to understand, but it's hard to implement. Let me show you how to put this into practice. All right, so over here, we'll go into, let me actually pause that. And we will go into YouTube Studio. So this is what you need to do. So you publish a video the next day. You do this the next day. Everything I'm about to show you, you do it the next day. And then you do it a couple days out. And then maybe you do it a week out. So you got to keep checking this stuff. Why? Because data changes. YouTube is sucking in the data about the actions that happen on your video, the views, the watch time, when the views happen. All of this is piling up as time rolls forward. So what you see day 1 is going to be different day 3 and day 7 because it's collecting more and more data. So that's what you got it. A one-time check isn't enough, is what I'm getting at here. So what you'll do now, I'm in YouTube Studio. You saw me get there, and you want to go to your analytics. So this is channel wide here, channel wide. Go to analytics, off here, analytics, and then you want to jump into this chart. So I'm on the overview tab of analytics here, and I just want to hit the see more button down here. Boom. Willie says he tracks every video he puts up. Good. Willie is an analytics master. Uh-oh, I don't have my widget on. That's weird. Oh. Something's not right there. Ooh, look at that. Sorry, folks. Yeesh. I want to make sure that's up. That way, if I get Stream Elements tips, the animation will run on this other screen over here. Okay, so here's the default view. Now the default view is 28 days. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep it here for 28 days. And now you want to look for those things I talked about. It was average percent viewed and click-through rate. So let's find them on the graph. Whoa, check it out. There's click-through rate, impressions click-through rate. That's it. That's CTR. Should click down there. There it is, CTR. Trust me, that's a C. Okay, but where is average percent viewed? It's not there. Uh-oh. The magical blue plus button. Click that, and then you can throw on additional columns. So you would go average percent viewed. I like this one much better than AVD. AVD is for chumps. Don't be a chump. You want average percent viewed because a percentage is much easier to draw knowledge from. Average view duration is, it'll give you in minutes. And since your content is all different sizes as far as all different run times, all different lengths, all different video lengths, that doesn't make sense. So it's always average percent viewed is what you want. Now I got it here. Look at this. Here's average percent viewed, and here's impression click-through rate. Now what you do is you find that video that you recently published. Here's one. So I published this one. First 30 seconds equals success. So, whoops. First 30 seconds equals success. And what am I at? Average percent viewed is 24. Not good. That's not a good average percent viewed. That's a quarter of the people. I'm sorry. Out of all of the people, a quarter of them watched my video the whole way through. You want that to be 50 or above. And then let's look at the click-through rate, 2.5. Not that good. You want that to be around 8% or higher. So what happens here? Okay, so the next step, let's figure out what to do better on click-through rate and average percent viewed. Those are the two you want to focus on. You don't need to focus on the cajillion other analytic pieces that there are. Only those two analytics is what you should focus on mostly. They don't ignore the other ones, but you do mostly. Okay, well, let's do impressions click-through rate. So this means my thumbnail and or title could be better. Okay, so what you would do is you would look at this thumbnail, really absorb the thumbnail, see the elements are on there. How many words are there? Does it have a picture of me in it? Does it have another item in there? How junky is it? How crammed is it? Is there a negative white space? I know it's a green background, but white space is a graphic design term. And then you start looking at things that have a high impressions click-through rate. Look at this one. This is off the charts. Well, why is that? This one's different. Okay, now I would look at this thumbnail. I can't blow it up any larger than this, sorry. And then you would see what's different about this one. Has a red arrow. I'm just going to give you a little tip right here. You put a red arrow in your thumbnail, or if you circle something in red, it's like a moth to a flame. Humans always click on it. There's something in the brain that goes off. So I could very reasonably deduce, and this is it. You have to tease this out. It's not going to come right out and tell you these things, but learn from my process here. So this had a high click-through rate. It had the red arrow. That probably has something to do with it. This one I'm looking at, no red arrow, okay? I have a happy face. My mouth isn't... Thumbnails that have an open mouth tend to do better. So this is how you do it. And you don't always have to just target that one video. Remember, I started this exercise. Okay, I just published this video. Let's see how it's doing. You could just come here and you could just start looking. Which ones have a high impressions click-through rate? And you can start looking at. This one didn't do very well. Okay, well, that's fine. Then maybe that doesn't even have my logo on it. Maybe that's the problem. And you can start to tease. Once you start sampling, look at what's doing good on CTR, and then look at the thumbnails. Look what's doing bad on CTR, and look at the thumbnails. You will start to realize what's moving the needle. Then you repeat that on your next video. Success is in the next video. Success isn't about the video you just published. Success is on the next video. Look at this. Jim Dockrell is here. Welcome back. And Simply Wooden Creations is here. Hi, Russ. The red arrow is different than the asterisk on the Costco price tag. Yeah, the Costco price tag, if it has an asterisk, it means it's never coming back. It's a done item. Does this track number of views per day? Yeah, you're darn right it does. You're darn right it does, Willie. I'll show you that then. Okay, that is click-through rate. Now let's do average percent viewed, because you need them both. Look, you need them both. YouTube isn't going to do squat unless you get... This is the wrong flip. Wait 20 seconds and that'll flip to the one I want. It won't do squat until you get both those pieces of analytics past the metrics I said. CTR above 8 and average percent viewed above 50. Once both of those things happen, not one or the other, both, then YouTube will start pushing your stuff out. It'll start returning it in search results. That's sort of like the entry level push that it gives you. It's like the lowest thing. And then it might do up next. Or it could put it in the recommended shelf on the front page of YouTube. There's all kinds of ways YouTube can help get your thumbnail in front of people in hopes that they'll click. So you need them both. Okay, so we just did CTR. Now we're going to do average percent viewed. And then what you want to do is, let's look at my 30-day one here. Here, this one. And then, okay, 24.5. not very good. Let's jump into the analytics of just this video. And there's a shortcut right here. See how I have this little pane here, this little pop-up dialogue? So I can go right to the analytics of just this video. Right now I'm in the analytics channel-wide 28 days. But I'm going to come here. I'm going to hover. I'm going to come here. I'm going to hover over it. And I'm going to click right into that analytics. Now this is the analytics of just that video. And then you come over to engagement. And this is the holy grail. This is a miracle right here. You want the audience retention. This needs to be your best friend. And what this is showing you is your video and then the red mark where the playhead is. I will temporarily disable my widget so you can see this. Then what you want to do is you want to look for spikes that are facing downward. Okay? Well, right here we go. See how that goes down? All right. Something I did here made people stop watching. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to watch this back. Now, you're not able to hear what I'm saying in this video, but as this exercise, you're going to watch it and you're going to listen to what you said and you're going to watch what you did. And then hopefully it will be clear why the audience chose this point to drop off. And you'll do it again here. And you'll do it again here. And now look, this is a more rare instance. It goes up. That means someone replayed. They watched this segment more. So usually it goes down, 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 down. Sometimes it goes back up. That means they rewound. So you could maybe like listen and watch this and see what it was you were talking about or what it was you were doing that made, right here. Now, I'm not demonstrating anything. Maybe I said something, maybe I mispronounced a word, or maybe my mic got low and people rewound it to rehear what I was saying right there. That's actually like an on-purpose editing choice, is where people will purposely do something to make the user rewind. And they could add something up wrong deliberately. And then you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And then people would rewind it. Or a lot of times content creators will put a misspelling somewhere. And then people might comment on the video, oh, you spelled this wrong. Well, a comment is a piece of engagement. The more engagement you get, the better it is for you. That's more hints to YouTube that the video is worth something and people like it. All the likes, all the comments, and rewinding and the watch time. And some people even are like, they'll say, I hid this somewhere in my 10-minute video, and then the first one finds it, wins a pat on the back or something like that. And people will go through the video and then they'll rewind the video because they didn't see it the first time. I did that a few times. I did a picture of Pat Lapp. There's a woodworker called Pat Lapp in the woodworking community. And I took his face and I said, if you find the hidden Pat Lapp, you win. And then for about 5 seconds in my video, I had Pat Lapp superimposed anyway. But the whole point was it was a play to get more watch time. All right. Any questions we have? I probably should make different thumbnails. Laughy face. Well, yeah. Yeah. Look at your CTR. Look at your click-through rate. And if it isn't above 8%, you need better thumbnails. And the Stream Elements bot is reminding you to join the Facebook page. Now, Willie wanted to see this tracked by day. Well, yeah, okay, so let's do that. So I will go to my reach. And here's the views. There you go. This is your day by day. So now I'm on August 18. And then August 20, I had 60. So I had one view. Video's not doing too well. So this is your cumulative numbers. And this gives you a day-by-day breakdown. And, well, now, this was set to since published, Willie. You know, this will be different if you did it, like, last 7 days. So here's my day-by-day. Last 7, two unique views, 0, 0, 0, 1 unique view. But a lot of times when you're looking at one piece of content, now this isn't channel wide. Remember, I'm just looking at this video. You would want to do since published, and that's or uploaded. That's how you do that. All right. Any questions you have on the YouTubes, put them in the chat. And if you're not in the group, get in the group, and then you can come here and have access to my graphic, which is kind of always out. This pinned to the group. You can't miss it. And a lot of people look at that. It's too many words. I don't read it. But seriously, read it and understand it. This is 90% of success on YouTube. Is just doing marketing off of YouTube and getting the click-through rate up and getting the average percent viewed up. When you have click-through rate and average percent viewed, hey, John Ventrini, 1111. Thank you, good sir. Look at this. I did all my animations with all my own photography. No one can claim this video because I used someone else's artwork. This is He-Man here. Took a high-res photo of He-Man. And you get that. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Now John gets his name right here. And you can dethrone John. You can kick him off this spot by tipping any amount, and he will be gone. Or if no one tips, he'll stay there for this entire show, and he'll be here the entire next show. And, you know, he's there until someone tips over top of him. That's how we roll around here. So I was saying click-through rate and average percent viewed, those together get watch time. See, anyone that's trying to help you be better at YouTube, if they come at you and they say, get more watch time, that's too vague. That's too open. You can't say that. You get more watch time by getting the average percent viewed and the click-through rate up. That's the vehicle to get more watch time. All right, we got a question here from Willie Roman. For example, 100 views in 10 days is 10 views a day. To me, that is all I want to know about the video I posted. Yeah. I mean, just come here like this. This is, I'm looking at views. Okay, so this will tell you how many views exist. 85. And so you could say how many days. How many days since then? 142. Okay, Willie, this is how you would do your calculation. And then you would say 85 divided by 142. Get out the calculator. 142. That's half. Well, that's 0.6 0.6 views a day. There you go. You've just ran the calculation that you wanted. 1111. Yeah. John Ventrini loves 11.11. Hey, I dig it. Thank you, good sir. I got some stickers in the mail. I still do a sticker swap. Moz 42, and this is Big Flip. Silver and gold flipper. And I got more Brenda G's design stickers. I have awesome wood thing stickers for people if you want them. I don't have all things YouTube. But if you want this sticker, I will mail it to you anywhere in the world. Just ask me, and I'll mail it to you. You don't even have to give me your own sticker if you don't have one. If you want an awesome Wood Things sticker, I will just send it to you. So let me know. Oh, 1111 angel wings. Is that the significance? Very cool. Very, very cool. Now listen, analytics, you can get lost in analytics. I mean, there are so many pieces of data that you can geographies, age and gender, what type of device did they use, how many people watched from a phone versus a screen versus a Fire tablet versus blah, 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 blah. Listen, it all comes down to click-through rate and watch time and getting the eyeballs on YouTube. Now, I can go over all kinds of other little tips and tricks, but to move the needle substantially, that's what you need to do. And don't bellyache about videos that are in the past. Learn from them. Keep them on your channel. Learn from them. Make the next ones better. That's all you got to do. Move the needle a little bit each time you publish. That's how you win. That's how you grow. I guarantee it. Guarantee. If you haven't dropped a like, please drop a like on this video. If you don't drop a like right now, this video will self-destruct. I keep crashing Windows. Darn it. Maybe I should upgrade to Windows 11. Not. I hear that's going swimmingly. Oh my. So yeah, you like the shirt? I only choose the premium fabric, so you don't get the bargain shirts. Now, premium shirts are the only thing you can pick because I like soft, comfortable shirts. Again, link is in the description, and I don't make hardly any money off of it. Only buy it if you want it. But it would be cool. It would be cool if there was cool stuff in this world. That's why I do this. I want to see cool things in this world. All right. You know what I do on Thursdays, don't you? I do this. Mind Equals Blown. Thursday nights with Brenda G's Designs. Click that link and choose Set Reminder, and then you'll be good to go. Oh, thank you. I think your camera, video, and sound is really great. Good job. Thank you, Willie. I've invested quite a lot in my setup. And here's everything. Here's my buying guide. If anyone wants the buying guide, Black Friday's coming up. Yeah, the main gist there, Willie, is, let me flip the cameras here. The Haas PR40. That's my microphone. It's an XLR microphone. The XLR goes through a cloud lifter and then into the Rodecaster Pro. And the Rodecaster Pro turns it into USB, and the USB goes into the computer. That's my audio setup. And my video setup is with that camera right there. I don't know if you can see that that's a camera. That is the Sony A6100. And, sorry, Sony A6100, and that is a prime lens. It is the f1.4 Sigma. I think it's the 15 millimeter. That means it cannot zoom. This lens has no zoom whatsoever. It has focus. It has a very fast focus. But the whole point is I can get that low aperture, and that makes the background fuzzy. See, I can change the aperture and watch. So now I know it got real dark, but look at how in focus things are in the background, because this is a very high aperture. That's 5. This is 4, 3, 2.8. That's where I sometimes keep it. Let me go all the way down to 1.8. That's the way I like it. I can make it even blurrier and brighter, going all the way down to 1.4. There you go. This is as much light as the camera can let in. And now this is even more fuzzy back there. But I always thought that was a little too fuzzy. So I back mine to 1.8, which is a shame because I bought a 1.4 lens and I'm not going all the way down to that glorious 1.4. I'm hovering at 1.8, but it's still, then I think you can read this type better. If I was back further, watch, as I move away from this position, as I go backwards, things will get more clear. Watch. So yeah, that's this is pro level stuff. Like, you can't get more pro than this. I mean, people who have unlimited budgets, although this wasn't much money, but this is the highest you can go, is this camera here. And I also have a capture card. Willie, you're familiar with the capture cards. They take the HDMI out of the camera and turn it into USB, so that can also get in. So I get the video feed USB into the computer, and I get the audio feed USB into the computer. That's how you do it. Overall, the whole camera setup with the capture card. I have the HD60S Plus capture card from Elgato. Willie, you know Elgato. He's very familiar with the company. All in, it was $1,300. I think the camera was $6, the lens was $4. That's $1,000, and then the capture card is $2, so that's $1,200, and then with tax, it was $1,300. So this is a $1,300 image, and then the mic is $130. I'm sorry, $360. I don't know where I got that price from. This is a $360 mic, and then with some accessories, the cage and the pop screen is more like $500. This cage is $100, and this pop screen is $90. So this was about $500. All in is about, but it's a $360 mic, but it's with the accessories. It's that. This arm was $100. I love this arm, this low profile Elgato arm. And then the cloud lifter was like $130, and then this was $700, and then the cables and miscellaneous stuff. So I don't even know what that is. 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 500. That's a 1,500. I'd say about 1,500 for the video, and then whatever you spent on the computer. You know, I bought a computer for this, and then with the computer, you know, you got to have the 2 monitors. This is a very low end monitor that I have bolted to this stand. See, I build things out of wood because I'm cheap. So if it's not on camera, it doesn't have to look good. See, this I could have bought a pop filter for $10, but it would have been huge, and it would cover my face. So I wanted the nice professional looking one, so I paid $90 for the pop filter. So with that in mind, so what did I say? It was 1,300 and 1,500. Yeah, 13 and 15. So for $2,800, $2,800, you get this video and that lens. Your audio is more than your video. That's true too. Audio is the most important. That's universally accepted. And you don't have to say, Matt, show me the studies. Just ask yourself the question. You know, if something has bad audio, humans will not tolerate it. They can't live with bad audio. If it's a bad picture, your brain can say, oh, that's just film noir, or that's some sort of filter, or it doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but the video quality doesn't have to be very good. Audio has to be good. When I'm speccing out gear for people, there's a few key things you need, and far up on the list, early up on the list, is audio, getting your audio right. And frankly, with video, it's the lights. The lights make so much difference. This is my light panel here. Lighting can make, I don't have my other one. I have a hair light, which isn't on. I forgot to put that one on. Lighting can make a cheap camera look really good. Really, really good. I had this the camera that's up there, the bald spot cam. That is just a Logitech C920 webcam, C920S. And I was using the Logitech software, and I got a little bit of blurriness. Not much, because I don't have that much, but I was able to get a little bit of blurriness, and I flooded myself with light, and that looked really good. It didn't look this good, but it came close. A $130 webcam came close to my $1,300 video setup. This is still better, but it came close. Light. Light is the cheat code for good quality video. Light. These lights, I have these lights specced out here in my little cheat sheet doc. I put that in the chat, and you can go to allthingsyoutube.com and click the buying guide. Right there on allthingsyoutube.com, click the buying guide. You can get what I'm showing. They have the lights. These lights are $45 each. I got 2 of them here, and I got a hair light, which I never turned on. And Jim only works in 720p. Well, there you go. I'm amazed at how some very popular podcasters have absolutely terrible audio. They could use a lesson or two from you. Well, my stuff's free. I have all my secrets on allthingsyoutube.com. I have a course. Get in on my course, people. You should take this too, Willie. This is free. Go to allthingsyoutube.com and sign up for my course. I have 32 lessons for free. And I teach you all of this. It's all there. But you're right. People. And, you got to have good content too. So you need to have good audio, decent video, and you have to have something to say. You have to be entertaining, and you have to be educational, or both. Audience will come if you have something to say. I did a private pre-interview on StreamYard. Didn't have my ring light on. I had shine on my forehead from the chandelier. Yeah. Well, if I turn the house lights on, that it's yellow light. It's not the white studio lights at all. It doesn't look good. And that f1.4 lens lets in all that light. That does all the difference in the world. And then these colored lights, these aren't small little light bulbs. These are whole house floodlights getting this purple and this green. This is a smaller floodlight, not a whole house. And there's an actual floodlight there. Shining. I'm crazy. I have a light just for this stuffed animal. See, look. I'm crazy. I am so nuts. Here, look, I'll turn them off. Well, that one went off. Here we go. Watch this. There you go. See that? I didn't want this monkey in the dark, so I have a light just for that monkey, and I have a light just for behind the menacing xenomorph from Aliens. I got lights behind that TV, and you get it. You get it. Oh, do they ever. Finally, it's 51 degrees in Pennsylvania outside right now. Both windows are fully open. These lights will raise the temperature 15 degrees. And think about it. If it's the summertime and I can get this room to 70 degrees with the air conditioning on, it's 85 degrees by the time I'm done streaming in 1 hour with all of these lights. And I have a fire extinguisher on the wall. You can't see it. It's right there. The wall bends back. But so I never leave any of these lights on. I only when I'm in the room, and I turn everything off when I'm done. And God forbid if there's ever a problem, I've got and nothing's overloaded. I'm using every outlet. I'm not jamming things. So I'm taking every precaution. Yeah. A special light for a special stuffed animal. Rex will always debate me on that. If he continues to be cantankerous, no special light for him. John Ventrini also has a stuffed animal, which he incorporates into his content. And this stuffed animal, you can never hear what the stuffed animal's saying, but John can understand the stuffed animal, and he uses the term cantankerous, but he swears a lot. The animal, but the viewer can't. Anyway, apparently his stuffed animal doesn't have a light. I was 60-something here today outside Philly. Oh, it was 60-something. Yeah, silly. I had a warm-up jacket on and was sweating inside. Yeah, crazy. And Willie considers himself a graduate of the Wizard of Haas School of Broadcasting. You've helped me a lot, Matt. Thanks. Yes, Willie was one of my formal VIP consulting clients. I do consulting on YouTube. I will get your YouTube monetized. I have that power. This is one way you can do it. And you can go to wizardofhaas.com and you can hire me there. No, not many people take advantage of it. I'm not really pushing it. wizardofhaas.com. There it is. Points to my web properties here and my YouTube properties, but here is a link where you can submit your channel details and hire me to give you YouTube consulting. And I will do it. I will do it. I did it for Artfully Blind with Diana. She hired me, and within 3 videos, she got her analytics, she got her average percent viewed increased 17%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's enough to trip the algorithm, baby. That was enough to get her where it went. Oh, yeah, you like this? I love building websites. So this is my website. And if you look real close, I don't know if you can see that, where troubles melt like lemon drops. I love that saying. Here, look. This is my iPad mini. I take it off here. I don't know if you can read that, but it does say where troubles melt like lemon drops. Oh, darn it. Anyway, I got that inscribed on there. You can get free personalization when you buy Apple products, some Apple products. I should get a tattoo that says where troubles melt like lemon drops. I think that would be fun. Okay. Guess what? I'm going to be back here same time next week on the 15th. That's the link. Click this link right now and choose the set reminder button, and you will get a reminder that I am here next week, and we're going to keep this train going. If you have any questions, let me know. Questions about YouTube, come to my come to my group. This is a free group, folks. Get in on that group, and I'll approve you, and we'll have fun. If you want my sticker, this sticker for my other channel, let me know, and we'll leave it here. Thanks, everyone. Stay awesome. And I'm glad you liked the pictures of Willow. She is a sweetheart. All right. Bye, everyone. Take care.